afternoon. So welcome to my channel, N2O Adventures. I just wanted to put this video together quickly. It sort of explains how I've done my Kriega luggage, and a friend of mine, Victor, wanted to see what I did for the tank bag. So it'll be primarily focused on that, but I'll just quickly cover a couple of things of what I run normally in the way of the Kriega luggage. So I run a Kriega tank bag converter up on the front, which is a nice little piece to connect things up, connect other bags to your tank bag instead of having a purpose-built tank bag. So quite a nice little piece, just pretty straightforward, just a little piece. Comes with the 4 mounting points with quick release catches on them, which is really handy. So it means you can leave this on here all the time. Let's clip it back up. And there. Now the beauty of this one over a traditional tank bag is if you're just cruising around town or you don't have your tank bag on you, you can just leave it on there. You don't really have to remove it. It's not really something somebody's going to steal. Now I've seen a forum which I commented on the 790 and 890 Adventure Forum Facebook page. Sorry, people had commented that it was upside down from a photo somebody else had posted, because you've got a tank cut out here. Now you can run it the other way around, which means you would be able to get to your tank cap when the bag was off, whatever bag you were running. But the reason I run it the other way around is it's got the quick release as well, which I'll show you in a second how that works with the bag on. But also, when you run it the opposite way around, the mounting points are in a slightly different place, which means you can get your bag, for my type of riding and the way I like to have the tank bag positioned, in a different position than you would if you ran it the other way around. So you can have it a little bit closer up to the steering head this way around, I've found. Versus if it's turned the other way around, it sits back more onto the seat, so it can sort of impede your riding slightly when you're out in sort of the more tricky conditions off-road. I think if you rode the road all the time, it probably wouldn't be much of an issue. So on this, I run the Kriega US 5 dry pack, which is a nice little dry bag, same as Kriega normally does, just a roll top bag. So nice and easy, quick to use. Now, just mount this on here so you can see I've just got some random stuff in it. It's probably roughly the size I would run it. Just connects on with the nice little Kriega slip-on connectors. And you can see from how I put this on, I don't actually do it very tight. It would be about that tight when I ride. You can see it sits clear of where I have my phone mounted here. Doesn't impede my steering at all. And I usually run things like GoPro batteries, some of my GoPro equipment in here. And I also charge it, so I have a USB cable running up to where I've mounted my USB plugs on the side of the instrument cluster. So I actually run that into the bag through the roll top, and I have my batteries charging in there while I ride. And I can just put this out of the way on the tank bag converter when I'm not using it, so it stays out of the way nicely. The beauty of this system is, and why I say it doesn't matter which way around you have the actual converter piece itself, is that because of the clips, if you want to refuel, you just unclip one side and just fold that out of the way, and then you can refuel your tank. It's all really easy to access. You just flip it back over, clip it back up, and you're done. So really simple. There's another clip there. I won't bother with that because it's a bit tricky if I don't walk around to that side. So that's the way I run it. If you didn't have a phone mounted here, you could run a much bigger pack on top. but for what I need, this is a good way for me to go. Keeps, well, it stops me putting too much stuff in there because I tend to overpack anyway. But it keeps it nice and low, out of the way. You can't add too much weight to it because it's only a 5 litre. So it holds just enough for the quick access stuff. Now, in the other Kriega range, sort of run the OS system on the back, same as Chris Birch does, same as many people do. Fits the bike really well, keeps the bags low. For my day adventures, kind of all I'm taking is these two OS 6s. And I pretty much carry them all the time. They've got tubes, tools, some stuff for self-rescue because I do a bit of off-road adventure riding by myself out in the bush. So, you know, I want to be self-sufficient. So I can pretty much fix anything on the bike that should happen, and rope, etc. to pull myself out of places if I needed to. And then on the back, if I'm going for a longer ride, a couple of days away or something, I put the OS 18 on top of the back, which is a nice size. And you can also run these on the side as well. If I was going camping, I might put these on the sides as well as one on the top of the back. So that's sort of my Kriega luggage and what I do with that. Probably the other thing useful to see is the mounting for this front thing. So on the 790, and I'm assuming the same will be for the 890, it just has some Velcro which sticks on the battery cover. And that's how I mount mine. It sits there nice, hasn't come off. I've done quite a lot of miles with it like that. Haven't had any issue with the Velcro undoing because the seat actually sits against it and holds it in pretty nicely. They do come with longer straps you could put down around the frame. I didn't use those because I found that what happened was it kind of brings it out from sitting flush against the battery cover. Which just makes the seat harder to get on and off, which is why I haven't used it, and I haven't had any problem with the Velcro, so I've just left it like that. And that sort of is how I've got mine set up for that Kriega tank system. Really, really good. Obviously really waterproof and durable like anything Kriega does. Like the side panniers on the OS system, been through many a crash with them. Bashed them into trees, scraped them through the bush, and they look as good as they did when I bought them. There's no wear marks or damage. Sorry, the sound cut off at the end there, but thanks for watching. If you like this video, please think about subscribing and hit the like button. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if there's anything you'd like to see or me to cover off, please chuck any questions in the comments and I'll endeavour to answer them for you. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.